Basic Math, Chapter 11, Section 13, Problem Solving. Find the part, percent, or whole. To solve a percent word problem, you need to know what you are given and what you need to find. Look for the three parts of the percent problem. For example, at the global tire factory, 25% of the employees ride to work by bus. There are 215 employees who ride the bus. How many employees work at the factory? So step one, always read the word problem. Well, what do we need to find out? We need to find out the total number of employees at the factory, right? How many employees work at the factory? Step two, plan. What do you need to do? Identify the percent problem you need to solve. So look at what you are given. What do you need to find? Are we given the percent? 25% of the employees ride to work by bus. Okay, 25% is a percent. Now the number that comes after of, in this case, is missing. It just says of the employees. Okay, so we don't know the whole. The number that comes after of isn't a number, it's just employees. But we do know the part because 215 employees ride the bus. That's the part of the total because not all of the employees ride the bus. Only 25% do. So what do we miss? The whole. So that's what we need to find out. To find the whole, that's going to equal the part divided by the percent. So that's the plan we need to do. So we figured out a plan, now we got to do it. So 25% of what number is 215? Divide the part by the percent. The part is 215. It's getting divided by 25%, shown as a decimal is 0.25. When you run that division problem, you get 860, and it's 860 employees. So we can label the answer of the word problem. Step 4 is we can check that. Does your answer make sense? 25% of 160 employees should be 215. So we can see 20.25 times the whole 860 should equal 215. So to double check the part, we can multiply the percent times the whole. The percent times the whole equals 215. So that's good. There are 860 employees at the global tire factory. So read the problem, answer the questions under plan, and then do the plan to solve the problem. At a tire store yesterday, 20% of the day's customers bought premium tires. The salesman sold premium tires to 60 customers. How many total customers bought tires yesterday? So, what are we given? So let's take a look and see if we can fill in the percent problem. So what we need to figure out is what's the percent, what's the whole, what's the part. Percent, whole, and part. So we've got a percent, and the thing that comes after of are day's customers. And we need to know how many customers. And then we have the part, right? We got 20% bought premium tires, and we're given the 60. So we have the percent, 20% of some number is 60. So we do not know which part of this percentage problem. We're missing the whole. All right, so if we're missing the whole, we can check what our operation was. So we don't know what the whole is, but the whole equals the part divided by the percent. The part divided by the percent for number 1 over here we've got our part divided by the percent. So let's do that. 20% becomes 0.20. The part is 60. And now we have to move that decimal out of the divisor. So let's move it over. Move it in the dividend. Add in our zeros. And we can see how many we got. 3 20s to get to 60. And then everything else is zeros. So we've got 300. And then we can label it. So 300 total customers came to the tire shop. All right, so now we know the whole. And if we wanted to find 60, we could work and do our check. So we could find our check with the percent of the whole. To find if our part matches, we can multiply the percent times the whole and see if we get 60. So we've got the whole times the 20%, which is really 0.20. So we got 0, 0, 6, 1 decimal place. And even if we kept it as 0.20, it'd still be 60. Either way, 2 decimal places if we have 0.20, or only 1 decimal place if we have 0.20. But the answer is still the whole number 60, and 60 is our 60 customers. So check, we did that correctly. So that's how we can do our problems. Make sure to read the problem, figure out what part's missing. Is it the percent or the whole or the part? And then do the operation that you need to find that missing piece. And you can check if you'd like to. So practice some more in your workbook for Chapter 11, Section 13, please. And of course, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.